Good morning, good day. I hope it's a good morning or a good evening or a good afternoon to you. Sabah al-khair, masal khair, yes. All the way from Dubai, yes, your holistic health and wellness coach, your chronic illnesses and disease coach. Yes, I coach people who have chronic illnesses, diseases, who have tried all sorts of diets to help them to get in a space where they never thought. I never thought I could do this work, but I'm so proud of myself with what I've achieved. Understanding the fitness dynamics, how they work, and then helping a lot of people to be able to get. So, what works in diets and exercise? That's the question everybody asks, like, what kind of a diet really works? Hey, listen, all the diets, they work. Yeah, I said it. All the diets, they work. All the exercises, they work. But it depends if it's relevant for you. It's relevant for the problem you have, because some of the problems, they might need different diets, they might need different exercises. That's why we have different medication for each and every problem. So, but I can guarantee you, most of the medication, they can work if only there's a consistency of the treatment and is done accordingly and is done with the help of a professional administering. So when coming to diets, what I see a lot of time, people they try all sorts of diet and they never give them a chance to work on their body. You could imagine if you've been 20 years, 15 years, you never take care of your health or you never take your fitness to such a serious level that you are now. All 10 years, you've been doing yo-yo diets, you never get to commit yourself, and suddenly you are jumping into a diet because it's on fashion. It might be keto, it might be DASH, it might be vegan, it might be paleo, whatever the diet might be, the exercise it might be. The question is that, are you consistent? I'll tell you something. When you go at your workplace, or it might be university, you're trying to get a degree, if you don't show up, no grades. If you don't submit your assignments, no grades. If you don't write exam, nobody will give you any grades. Diets and exercises, they work the same way. You can't do it today, tomorrow you don't do it. And all sorts of diet, they can work for everyone. But the only thing that I know you're going to find challenge on is you finding what works for you. I have this approach that I work with my clients. I help them, which is called elimination, replace, reintroduce. Eliminate, replace, reintroduce. That's the way how you work. This is the only way you can understand, but a lot of time can take you a while, because remember, you're not qualified in nutrition, you are not exercise specialist, unless if you're qualified. For me, I know if I want to talk about engineering, I need to go to an engineer guy, because that's what he do day in, day out. He knows the measurements, he knows the height, he knows all this stuff. He's going to share with me or show me the right way of doing the calculation, the square meter, whatever, where the pump should be going, where the tap, and so on. So now, I'm not saying you cannot figure out this. Yes, internet have so much information that you and me, we can get to educate. Hey, Julia, how are you doing? We can get to educate ourselves. But guess what? All the diets you see on the internet, I promise you, not everyone, all of them, they're made for you. Because depending on if you have autoimmune disease, or if you have hypertension, or you have insulin resistance, or you have multiple sclerosis, or you have PCOD or PCOS, or you are on a stage of menopause, or you have all these sorts of conditions. Some diets are not meant to be consumed by other people. Depending on, it's like meat. Meat, a lot of people now lately, they are opposing to it. Why? Yeah, it doesn't work for you. Maybe you have other conditions. Some people, the vegetarian one, it might not work for them. You might not like the vegetarian people. Most of my clients are vegetarian, and I deliver the results with all the vegetables they have. But the only thing I know is that if your nutrients and your vitamins are not up to scratch, you are going to struggle to lose weight. And this is what I do. I'm enjoying working with the vegetarian, the vegan people. I enjoy working with them because I balance their nutrients. And a lot of time when coming to exercise as well is the education as well of the difference between yoga, between high intense interval training and supersetting, drop sets, pyramid, all this or high volume training. People, we need to educate ourselves coming to this. But if you're not a trainer, this is not your stuff. That's why you can struggle, go to the gym, do all sorts of training. I told you before, all training, they work. It depends on you what kind of a training you're going to do, what type of a body you have, What age are you? How many times do you exercise? That's what is going to play the most important role in helping you for your exercise to be so crucial and deliver the results. Because some people, they don't need to spend 2 hours in the gym. Depending on if you have a condition where you have heart attack before, or you have other conditions, medical one, which have been influenced there, or weight, you have to deal with those things first. That's why the exercise might not be productive to other people. Depending on the medical condition, on the history of their lifestyle, if they've been diagnosed with some other conditions, is going to change the way how they feel, how they do things. Now, when coming back again to diet, you have people with IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, or you have people with SIBO, small intestine bowel overgrowth. That's the other thing that you're going to face a lot of challenge when coming to that. Other than that, it might be people who have allergy. Allergy is a different game. Or you can have what you call food sensitivity, which after 48 hours you might find reaction in your body coming in, which you don't know what is it. It might be the food that you eat, they react slowly. Or other people, you might find them with a low acidity level in the stomach, which is going to give them a lot of problems when they eat a lot of food. So you see, those things, they can be addressed only if you understand and you know, because you need somebody who can pay or use what you call FODMAP. FODMAP is where we check on the food, we eliminate and replace, or we eliminate and switch with some things. So I said all the diet and exercise, they work, but the most important thing I will say to you, that if you want to try all this, you have to be consistent. You can't do one diet for 3 weeks or 1 month and you think you will lose weight or everything will go away. Calculate how many months, how many years you have not taken care of your body, or how many months or how many years you've been having that condition or weight issues. So if you're addressing it, it might be thyroid problem. You might have to address the thyroid problem, maybe lack of iodine, maybe lack of potassium, maybe lack of sodium. Yes, sodium plays a lot of important role. A lot of people, they remove it. It plays so much important. Like now, I have one client of mine. She was telling me I have this and this and this and this. I told her to use salt different way. Yeah, I have a way how I use the salt to help some of my clients when they feel tired. Instead of taking coffee, I can stimulate their thyroid with the salt. I know how to use this. That's what I say. Depending on who are you working with, these diets, they work only if you know some of the things. But if you don't know how, you have critical conditions or your medical conditions, the diets might not work well with you, depending on your bacteria on the stomach. If it's good health or it's in good state, it's going to be a challenge. Hey, listen, I hope this video, I promise you, if you go and listen to it, you might find a lot of information that you can help yourself, you can share with other people. Tag people who have autoimmune disease, or who are struggling with IBS or SIBO, or who are struggling with acid reflux. Those are some of my clients. Hypertension or PCOD or PCOS, I work with them. If women with menopause as well are the people I work with. I help them to get in good shape, and the symptoms, they start becoming less and less once I align all the nutrients and they start doing the right exercise, and I help them to manage their stress. That's where things start happening. So if you know you have condition, I will say please give your diet a chance. Work on it, eliminate carbohydrates, eliminate sugar. There should be a way out there. Your diet should be able to work. So I hope my videos, they've hit home, they bring more value into you. Hey, thank you very much. If you like this video, like, comment, share. I would love to hear from you. And take your friend if you think you have autoimmune disease or IBS or SIBO or acid reflux or hypertension or diabetes. Those are the people I love working with them, so I can help them. Or uric acid problem, please connect me with those people. I would love to share with them. Just sharing information can be good. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope it's a good day to you, and have a good Sunday wherever you are in this part of the world, and you take care of yourself. We say Masalama in UAE. I'm saying goodbye. Speak soon. Thank you.